Emily felt like she was drowning. Her days were a blur of deadlines, meetings, and endless to-do lists. Her demanding job as a marketing manager left her feeling drained and uninspired. At night, she dreamed of pursuing her passion for writing, but exhaustion always won. The thought of adding another task to her already packed schedule felt impossible. The gap between her aspirations and reality seemed insurmountable. Emily knew she needed a change, but where to start? She felt overwhelmed and lost.
One evening, while researching productivity hacks, Emily stumbled upon the concept of habit stacking. This simple yet powerful idea resonated with her. It promised to transform her life by leveraging the power of small, consistent actions. A glimmer of hope sparked within her. Could this be the answer she was searching for?
Habit stacking, Emily learned, was a way to build new habits by attaching them to existing ones. It was about creating a chain reaction of positive behaviors, one small step at a time. Instead of relying on willpower, she could leverage her existing routines to automatically trigger new, desirable actions. The simplicity of the concept was appealing. Emily realized she already had many ingrained habits in her day: brushing her teeth, making coffee, commuting to work. What if she could use these existing cues to trigger new positive habits? Could she use her morning coffee ritual as a prompt to spend 5 minutes journaling, or her commute to listen to an inspiring podcast?
The more Emily explored habit stacking, the more she realized its potential. It wasn't just about adding new tasks to her day, but about seamlessly integrating them into her existing routine. This, she thought, could be the key to finally making progress on her goals without feeling overwhelmed.
As Emily delved deeper into the science behind habit formation, she learned that our brains are wired to crave efficiency. Habits, she discovered, are simply shortcuts our brains develop to conserve energy. By repeating a behavior consistently, we create neural pathways that make the action feel automatic over time. Willpower, on the other hand, is a finite resource. Every decision we make, from what to eat for breakfast to whether to hit the snooze button, depletes this reserve. This explained why Emily felt so drained by the end of the day. She was constantly battling decision fatigue. Habit stacking, she realized, offered a way to bypass willpower altogether. By linking new behaviors to existing, automatic actions, she could create a system that made positive choices the default. This knowledge was empowering. Emily understood that she wasn't lazy or undisciplined. She just needed a smarter approach to change.
Inspired by the science of habit formation, I decided to apply these principles to my own life. I knew that setting vague goals like write more or be healthier wouldn't cut it. I needed specific, actionable targets.
Instead of aiming to write more, I committed to writing for 15 minutes every morning before work. Rather than striving to be healthier, I set a goal to walk for 30 minutes during my lunch break 3 times a week.
These small, concrete actions felt much more achievable than their broader counterparts.
This shift in mindset was crucial. By breaking down my larger aspirations into bite-sized habits, I transformed them from daunting challenges into manageable daily actions. I was no longer overwhelmed by the enormity of my goals. Instead, I felt a sense of control and momentum.
I knew that simply setting goals wasn't enough. To make my new habits stick, I needed a plan. So I created a written action plan, outlining my desired habits and their corresponding triggers. I placed this plan on my desk, where I could easily see it throughout the day.
For example, I wrote, "After I finish my morning coffee, I will write for 15 minutes." This simple statement linked my desired action, writing, to an existing trigger, finishing my coffee. By clearly defining my action triggers, I removed the guesswork from my new routine.
This written action plan served as my roadmap for success. It provided clarity, structure, and a visual reminder of my commitments. I found that having a physical plan increased my accountability and made me more likely to follow through with my intentions.
We trust you enjoyed today's Mindset Minute. If you did, sign up for our podcast and our social channels. Remember, to realize the highest level of success in you requires that you invest the best in you. The Architects of Excellence is a community for like-minded people, entrepreneurs, and those who desire the best that life has to offer. If that's you, you're in the right place. We look forward to serving you, whether as an executive or life coach, mentor, business wellness consultant, or just a friend among friends. So smash that like button, subscribe, and see what's on tap here tomorrow as you write the new story of your life with us today.